Pulling an all-nighter might not seem like a big deal to many students. We often like to reassure ourselves by saying, I'll just sleep for an extra 10 hours tomorrow. However, new research surfacing in the medical community is starting to show how one night without rest could potentially affect the rest of your life. A 2012 study used a PET scan to scan the brains of 20 healthy patients. The experimental group consisted of participants who would stay awake for about 30 hours, whereas those in the control group would have a normal night of rest. The scientists wanted to observe how a night of sleep affects the brain. By the morning, it was observed that there was a 5% increase in beta amyloid plaque buildup within the experimental group, whereas the control group had little to none. By deconstructing the beta amyloid plaque, we can see that it is made up of clumps of beta sheets, made up of mats of fibrils, made up of chains of oligomers, which are finally constructed with clusters of beta amyloids. Sounds complicated, but they are just fancy terms for the different organization levels. Now we are left with this sticky byproduct known as beta amyloid. Its sticky property makes it more prone to clumping. Essentially, it is a segment of amyloid precursor protein, or APP, that gets separated from APP during its normal functions. While the function of APP is still unknown, it is crucial to proper functioning of the brain. During the day, the brain observes a buildup of this plaque in neurofibrotangles. Current research hypothesizes that certain functions during sleep help degrade this plaque throughout the night. During the process of turning into plaque, it interrupts cell-to-cell communication. This triggers immune cells to cause inflammation and ultimately ends up killing brain cells. This is one of the telltale signs of Alzheimer's, and in fact, researchers are actually starting to observe a correlation between Alzheimer's and heightened levels of beta amyloid plaque. Research on the correlation between beta amyloid plaque, sleep, and Alzheimer's is still ongoing, but the relationship is only strengthening. To further assess the validity of observations, scientists conducted studies in mice to see what brain functions are hurt by this plaque. It was found that this buildup primarily occurs in the frontal and hippocampal regions of the brain, which affect higher-level thinking and complex memories. So the next time you consider staying up all night to finish that last-minute essay or study for those 3 exams, maybe don't. Decades from now, your brain will definitely thank you.